Welcome to Waiting for the One Grace Podcast. Scriptures from New Living Translation Bible. Today, we will be singing our intro song, Your Slice of the Pie. And it's just a section of it. God says the camel can go through an eye of a needle easier than a rich person can make it to heaven. If you have enough food and clothing and shelter, it's time to share your extra good leaven. Don't put your trust in money and always working, because that sweet woman won't stick around and hop away like a bunny. Today we will be singing our song, Rejection, chorus number 1, verse number 5, and then back to chorus 1. If you know the words, please join in. Let us begin. I am sure you know this word, or you heard it before. Let me spell it out to you. rejection. That's right, rejection. Not sure if you know what back off rejection is. Back off rejection sometimes happens when the other person or themselves need to see the full picture. Sometimes it has to happen this way because maybe people were throwing bricks of signs, but the people were not paying attention. So sometimes the back off rejection is a sign of saying gently, halt, there's something wrong, back up, look around, rather explaining it in words of literature. People step away as a discipline for themselves to control, to see the full picture. Like I said, rather than explaining it in literature, the people who use the back off rejection is to discipline at times themselves, to take control of their actions, to see the bigger picture through God's eyes, through prayer. The ones that use the back off rejection are trying to avoid the nasty confrontation that later can lead to regret and cause more harm because it can hurt the person or persons involved. And then it could harm or be said something that you cannot forget. The person doing the back off rejection does this type because they are aware they could be easily influenced with the wrong opinion, which they don't want to be a part of. And by doing the stepping back off rejection, they can protect themselves from falling into the wrong ways of pleasing others and being pressured with the person's or persons' opinions. We all experience rejection or back off rejection in each of our lives, in every area of our lives, in some way or another, but we all know how much it hurts, especially when it comes from your family or friend or sister or brother, father or mother, and also any other. This back-off rejection is like putting a lid over the fire in a pot to calm it down. Even though we know back-off rejection hurts, sometimes it's a way to get through to a person, to stop and look around and to question why this is happening. It can help to discipline ourselves from preventing and causing verbal or physical harm, a way to protect themselves from being easily influenced or pressured in other opinions. And it gives time for both parties to see the bigger picture, to confirm with God, to reveal the full picture, and receive the answer from God and the correction. That question, why, that we had said at the beginning, why this is happening, that question in itself is a prayer to God, because God is always listening. I am sure you know this word, or you heard it before. Let me spell